Hello everyone. Today is 13 minutes of a class that will leave you invigorated. You need to know how to do handstand in order to do this class. So, we're going to use a strap, a block, and the wall. So to start, you're going to start in Virasana. And then first, we're going to start working on the hips. So you're going to draw your outer knees down and lift your buttocks high up. And then feel the extension on the quadriceps and also feel the extension on the lumbar spine. See that the lumbar spine doesn't arch much and you feel everything that you need to feel on the quadriceps. If you still don't feel it, then you go all the way towards the floor with your elbows and try to feel it. Good, and then draw your outer knees downwards and keep extending the hips fully. Good, and then come up. And then reach forward, hips forward, and then bring your right leg forward. And then feel the extension on the quadricep. The right leg forward, open up the hips fully, lift the chest, interlock the fingers, roll the shoulders back, hips forward. Go come to the center. And then change sides. Move your hips forward, lift the chest. Good, and then come to the center. And then interlock the fingers and extend the arms up. Bring the top buttocks down and bring your arms behind the ears and shoulders away from the ears. Well, and then release. Change the interlock. Extend the arms up. Lock your arms. Arms behind the ears, shoulders away from the ears. And bring your arms behind the ears fully. Soften the throat, lips, tongue. Good, and then release. And then take off the block. And then have the strap as wide as the shoulders. So you're going to have the strap on your elbows in this manner, like this. Okay? And then you'll put the mat on the wall and have the strap and block handle. So, to start the class, we're going to do this downward facing dog. We're going to be a bit there. I'm going to count about 30 seconds to 1 minute in downward facing dog. Extend the legs, extend the arms fully. Keep the strap on your elbows. This is going to be a challenging class in the sense we're going to stay in 3 rounds of 30 minutes downward facing dog. 30 seconds downward facing dog. 30 seconds full arm balance. 30 seconds Pincha Mayurasana. Extend the arms, move your chest towards the legs, and then walk forward. And then bring your right leg up, reach upwards. And then we're going to stay here for about 30 seconds. And then as you are here, press your palms down, extend the arms, and move your chest away from the wall, and move your buttocks towards the heels, and keep reaching higher up. Maintain inhalation soft, exhalation soft. Let the lips, the tongue, the jaw relax, and relax your gaze. Keep staying there for a few moments. And then to come down, bring your right leg down and keep your left leg up. Then you're gonna keep the strap on the same place and use the block. So I told you this is a powerful power class in 10 minutes. So you might need to regulate the width of the strap, but try to not. And then bring your back ribs away and then walk forward, Pincha Mayurasana. And then bring your right leg up, then the other. And again, we're gonna stay about 30 seconds here. I'm looking at the clock right now. So we stay 30 seconds here. 30 seconds, it might be too little, but when you're upside down, it can become a long time. Good, and then come down. And then take downward facing dog. And then another 30 seconds. Extend the arms, extend the legs, and you'll see that this downward facing dog is different than the previous one. "30 seconds. Good. And then come down. And we're gonna do another 30 seconds more of full arm balance, or maybe more than that. But you'll see the second round, it might be a little bit more challenging. Extend the arms. The strap is giving you a tremendous help. Buttocks up, heels up. Watch your breath as you do this. If you feel like coming down, we were there about 30 seconds. You can rest for a second, for 15 seconds. And I'm gonna come down in the second 45. And then come down, go with the hands on the wall, just in case the hands are this way. If you don't want to use the block, don't use it, but that's the way to use it. And this creates stability and mobility at the same time. So press your forearms down, shoulders away from the ears, and then one leg up, then the other. And then you'll see that the second round of Pincha Mayurasana becomes a little bit more complex. The head has to remain on top of the strap, and you have to stay there for at least 30 seconds. And then if you cannot stay for 30 seconds, you can build up to it. That was 30 seconds. For those who want to stay more, you can stay more. Otherwise, you can come down and rest, or go straight to downward facing dog. Now, that was 45 seconds. Downward facing dog. Extend the arms, extend the legs. You'll see downward facing dog becomes more tiring. And see if you can keep going. This is going to be the most challenging part of the class, holding the third time full arm balance and Pincha Mayurasana. 30 seconds from now. Stay there. I know that it's difficult. Keep pressing your palms down and bring your chest away from the wall. And the 30 seconds has passed. We're going to stay longer, so just in case you want it. If you need to go rest till we go to the next pose. Good, this was 45 seconds, so come down. And then go to Pincha Mayurasana again. Press your forearms down, shoulders away from the ears, and then bring your head through the strap. And then walk forward, and we're gonna be 30 seconds in Pincha Mayurasana. Stay there. I know that usually you are looking downwards. Today we are looking towards the screen or forward. Watch how it's changing the quality of your breath, how much more difficult it is to hold it. Good. If you can stay in the middle, stay in the middle. The 30 seconds has finished. And we are going down in the 45 seconds. And this is the fall sequence. So if one day you have very little time to do a very intense practice, this is a possibility. Now, last pose will be Urdhva Mukha Dhanurasana. And you can do it as many times as you want. Which for today we will do it only once. So press your palms down, press your feet down, extend the arms, lift the chest, and see if you can stay there for a few seconds. And then release. To unwind, this is what you're going to do. Extend the legs, and then lift your buttocks up so you can extend the lumbar spine fully. And then see if you can allow the heartbeat to drop downwards. And then change size. And then push your feet down and try to lift your buttocks up so the lumbar spine lengthens. And then come down, bring your thighs to your chest. And then if you feel like you want to do Shavasana, maybe sometimes it's not needed, but if you feel it, right now is a good time to do Shavasana. And this is the end of the class. You can stay in Shavasana if you feel it necessary. Namaste.